reality star Scheana Shay has broken her silence on the recent arrest of her former Vanderpump Rules co-star James Kennedy, who was taken into custody on suspicion of domestic violence. Shay, 39, shared her thoughts on the matter during the December 27th episode of her Shenanigans podcast, revealing that she hopes the incident will serve as Kennedy's rock bottom and prompt him to seek help. Shay explained that she had initially chosen not to comment on the situation out of respect for Kennedy's girlfriend Ally Lewber's privacy, but ultimately decided to speak out after realizing that her silence may have been misinterpreted. "I have spoken to Ally. I check in with her often. I always have," Shay said, "but I know it seems like if I stay silent, y'all somehow think I support his behavior, which I absolutely do not." Shay also expressed empathy for Kennedy's ex-fiancée Raquel Leviss, whom she had supported during their friendship. Although Leviss had previously told Shay that Kennedy was never physically abusive, Shay noted that abuse isn't limited to just physical, and ultimately it led to her exiting that relationship. Leviss, 30, recently reflected on her past relationship with Kennedy, which ended in January 2022, saying that being in an abusive relationship can be confusing, and that it's easy to minimize the abuse and want to believe the person is capable of change. Shay hopes that Kennedy will learn from his mistakes and seek help to address his underlying issues. "I do hope that James views this as a rock-bottom moment and is serious about committing to a healing plan versus just seeing this as something that's going to ruin the world tour or residency or whatever," she said. Shay noted that Kennedy's name has been removed from certain shows, which she sees as a direct consequence to his actions. According to Shay, Kennedy needs to get help not only to prevent future instances of abusive behavior, but also to give himself a chance to live life with healthy relationships. He needs to give himself the proper tools to deal with his trauma that doesn't involve projecting it onto others, she said. Shay drew parallels between Kennedy's situation and her own relationship with her husband, Brock Davies, who had made mistakes in his early 20s, but has since worked on himself and grown as a person. "He's an incredible partner and father, and, he's made some mistakes. But he's grown. He's learned from his past. And I thought James had too. Hopefully, now he finally will," she added. Kennedy, 32, was arrested on December 10th on a charge of misdemeanor domestic violence after the Burbank Police Department responded to a call regarding an argument between a man and a woman at his Los Angeles home. A police spokesperson confirmed that the investigation determined it was a domestic incident, leading to Kennedy's arrest. He was booked for misdemeanor domestic violence and later posted bail. Formal charges are pending review by the Burbank City Attorney's Office. According to law enforcement sources, a witness claimed to have seen Kennedy become physical with the unnamed woman, although authorities did not observe any injuries when they arrived on the scene. Kennedy was eventually released on $20,000 bail.